Hmm? Can you see the screen? Not yet. You can see it. Now see right hand side is equal to right hand side. So what we can say from 1 and 2, this is 1, this is 2. So from 1 and 2, if the right hand side is equal to right hand side, so we can say the left hand side is also equal to left hand side. So root 3 CB is equal to DB upon root 3. Then root 3 and root 3 we can solve it a little further. Hmm? Then that we will do now. But after cancelling this root 3 and root 3. So we will do root 3 CB into root 3, which is equal to DB. Hmm? Then after this, root 3 into root 3 will be 3 CB, which is equal to DB. Okay, CB we don't know the value, but we know that DB is made up of DC plus CB. Hmm? Which is how much? DC is 20 plus CB, which is equal to 3 CB. So 3 CB minus CB, which is equal to 20. So 2 CB is equal to 20. So only CB is 20 divided by 2, which is CB. Did I change it to D? So we got CB, which is 10. Okay, now we got the adjacent side. Now we have to find out the opposite side, AB. By this substituting the value, we can find out in any of the trigonometric ratio, or we can use this one also. That will also work. This one. Okay, root 3 into CB, that is 10, which is equal to AB. So AB is just 10 root 3. 3 is root 3 is an irrational number, so we don't need to solve further. Pardon? Don't multiply it by root 3. If you know the value of root 3, you can multiply with that. For example, root 2, I know the value 1.141 something is there. It is an irrational number. So if I want, we can do that. In the same way, root 3 also. But don't go in that. Every root, then you have to know the value. Root 5, it will come. Root 3, it will come. These are all irrational number. Root 11. So give it a try. 414. No, see, I forgot that as well. It was, I thought it is 1 4 something. 414. 1.414. Tell me, what is the doubt? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How? 30 root 3. wait. I will show you how you will change 30 by root 3. So you got 30 by root 3, which is equal to AB, correct? But we can simplify. Rationalizing the denominator. So that we will use here. 30 root 3 upon 3. Root 3 into 3 is 3. 3 tens. So here it will come 10 root 3, which is AB. Anyway, you come, it is same. Okay, whenever in the denominator there is a rational number like this root 3, root 5, you can simplify that further, rationalizing it. Done? Okay, chalo. Let's just move on to the next one. From the top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60 degree and the angle of depression of its foot is 45. We have to find out the height of the tower. So let's make the diagram first. Okay, there is a um, from the top of a 7-meter high building. Suppose this is a building which is 7 meter. Okay, the angle of elevation from the top of the cable tower. Okay, this is cable tower. Let us take it as a cable tower. The angle of elevation from the top of the cable tower is 60 degree. So from here till here it is 60 degree. Why it is not coming a straight line? Okay, this is 60 degree. And the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degree. Depression of its foot is 45. So let us take it in this way. No, depression is this, na, down. Which is how much? 45 degree. But how we will make the depression? Yes, we have to make a straight line also. Then only it will work. Then only the angle of depression will work, which is 45 degree because it is up in the sky. So not on the ground level. So let us make that line of sight here. So this is 45 degree and this one is 60 degree. Determine the height of the tower. Oh, quite challenging, sir. How we will do it? How we will solve 45 degree now? How we will find the height of the tower? Yeah, this is a new one now wherein we have a 45 degree. Mm-hmm. It's 60 degree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the actual picture. The building and the tower. Mm-hmm. Look at it carefully how it is made. Okay, there is a because in the sky we don't have the ground, no? So we have to make a ground. So 60 degree is the angle of elevation, 45 degree is the angle of depression. All with from the point A, that's a building which is 7 meter in height. We have one information. Can you tell me what is that? Ah, yes, or to the ground, BC. Yes, we can say that. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are going through the correct part. So if AB is 7, what will be DC if they are parallel? This is D, this is C. So don't you think AB will be equal to DC? Huh? Yeah, because finally at the end what we have to find? AC we have to find. Na? That is the height of the tower. So partially we found out. That is the height. That is the height of the cable tower, which is 7. So DC we got here 7. Then with the help of DC, can we find out AD? Is it possible? Can we find out AD? No, no. We have to use one of the trigonometric ratio. Okay, tan 45 we will use because it is related to adjacent. When you this is hypotenuse side, this is adjacent side. I'm talking about 45, and this is opposite side. Okay, so tan 45 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So opposite is DC, adjacent will be AD, DC upon AD, DC upon AD. 45 is how much you said? 1, na? BC we are aware right now, which is 7. AD we don't know. We have to find AD. So AD will be 1 times 7, which is 7. Okay. Why we are finding AD now? Because we have to refer this triangle now. Now we will do tan 60 of the another triangle, which is equal to ED upon AD. So ED we don't know, that only we have to find out. So we will write ED as it is. AD we right now found out if it was 7. So tan 60, what is the value of tan 60? Yeah, 60 is root 3. So I think we can find out now. Root 3. So what will be ED? Cross multiply 7 root 3. Yes, ED will be 7 root 3. Okay. Now what is the height? Height is EC. EC is made up of ED plus a DC. So 7 root 3 plus 7. 7 root 3 plus 7. Irrational number, yes. But we can go just one step further with this. There is common 7. So we will keep the 7 outside the bracket. Inside it will be root 3 plus 1. Yes, so this is the final answer. As observed from the top of 70-meter high lighthouse from the sea level, the angle of depression of two ship are 30-degree and 45-degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. So this is pretty simple. Yeah, there is a lighthouse. Yeah, there is a lighthouse. I will show you the diagram first. And there are two sheets which are back to back. One is, oh, angle of depression they are making now. Angle of depression, one is making 30-degree and the other one is making 45-degree. If one ship is behind, what is the distance between the two ship? So we have to find BC here. Okay, we have to find BC here. How we are going to do this? And the angles are also angle of depression. So angle of depression is not a problem. See, up in the sky we don't have the road. Okay, so we will draw a straight line which is parallel to line BD. Okay, that you are aware. So if this angle is 45-degree, this angle will also be 45-degree. Correct? Alternate- that's 30. Sorry, that's 30. 30 is 30, and this one will become 45-degree. Okay, because alternate interior angle. The reason is PA, PA is parallel to BD, and AB is the transversal. So that is the reason angle B is equal to angle A. Hmm? Similarly, the other one also we will write in the same way. PA is parallel to. Mhm. Yes, yes. Give it a try. But first, don't forget to write this alternate interior angle. This you have to write first, and then only we can start. Then it is easy because AD they have given already opposite adjacent only we have to find out, and then separate the adjacent and find only BC. Come on, give it a try. Tell me AC. Sorry, BC.